AT&T Stadium here in Arlington, Texas. Everyone, the EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's the Cowboys controlling the football, and we rejoin the action in quarter number 3. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down, another shot for Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bonds. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Looking to throw. Bonds. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hall to about the 33-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Bonds. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
To throw on 2nd down. Bonds. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They bring a man off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to be it.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, what a move. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Arlington. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
He finds Watson complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's going to go down again. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one. Two straight sacks have them backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Here's Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14. And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. They haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this, let's try to get it in the end zone?
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3, why should fourth down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. So they finally get their first trip to the red zone, and it ends with nothing.
And that's what I'm going to focus on with you because you teed it up really well. Finally get to the red zone. So there's got to be a little bit of frustration because they haven't moved the ball as well as they wanted to all game. Now they get there, but we got to go for it because we don't know if we're going to get back here again. We don't know how many opportunities because they've been sputtering a little bit.
Absolutely. At this stage in the second half, to get there and not get it for the first time, tough. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 41 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, right back to Hall. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Hall again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Bonds. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hall on a give up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll run with Hall. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Cowboys, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.